What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another episode of the Random Fandom, and today we are going to be covering Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom, starring yours truly, the Indominic Rex. And without further ado, let's get started on cracking all these theories we have wide open. Now, we're going to be covering one particular topic today. But first, if you haven't seen the movie, spoiler warning will be provided here on the screen. Sorry, kids, but you know what? If you haven't seen the movie yet, you shouldn't watch this video. Go see the movie first, then you can come see the video. Alright, well, we've given you the spoilers, so let's jump in. Now, first thing we're gonna notice about Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom is all the new dinosaurs. Baryonyx, Digimon, Carnotaurus, and of course the Indoraptor. But today we are going to be specifically covering the Indoraptor and another thing altogether. Now, first off, what do we notice about this monstrosity of a hybrid created by none other than Dr. Henry Wu? Well, first off, if you've seen the movie, you know that the Indoraptor is created using genes of the Indominus Rex and Blue's DNA. You know, Blue the Raptor. Well, let's see here. Flipping through my notes real quick. Oh, yes. Let's stop and think for a moment, shall we? If you remember this little girl from the movie, Macy Lockwood, what you might not realize is that she is actually a clone. Surprising, isn't it? But that's not the only surprising thing here. Now, what my theory is based on is interactions with Macy Lockwood and the Indoraptor from earlier. Now, if you remember a particular point in the movie, the Indoraptor, just when she was backing up against the cage, the Indoraptor just fuzzled around with her hair and then roared at her. Not really anything menacing going on there, but you gotta wonder, if the Indoraptor could reach out and grab her hair, why didn't it just grab her hair and pull her against the cage and eat her? Instead, it just played around with her hair like, "Oh, hello, you have nice hair. Nice to meet you." So, one thing I want to notice is there a connection here between Macy Lockwood and this abomination, the Indoraptor? Now, what do you mean, is there a connection here? It's just gonna start getting crazy. Well, allow me to explain, ladies and gentlemen. See, if you remember, well, first off, let's dive in to all the wild theories. First off, the Indoraptor, if you remember in the mansion fighting scene, the Indoraptor's chasing Chris Pratt, Owen Grady, and Claire Dearing, and of course Macy Lockwood, throughout the mansion. And of course they get pinned inside this little display case. And the Indoraptor has every opportunity to kill Claire and Owen, but, cut their pin down, and the Indoraptor could have easily just finished them off then and there. Well, Claire's has Macy Lockwood released, sending her running. Well, the Indoraptor watches Macy leave and is just like, kill the easy targets or chase after the running little girl? And instead goes after the little girl instead of finishing off the easy prey. Now, of course, if you remember, all this leads up to the epic battle with Blue here. And of course, if you remember, after the epic battle with Blue, it leads to quite an impaling demise for the Indoraptor. Now, why am I bringing this up to you? Why did the Indoraptor chase after the little girl in the first place? Well, I only have one theory about this. I mean, and this was brought to my attention by Grey Wolf and the people he works with. You see, Grey Wolf gave me this theory, so shout out to him because he's an interesting theorist guy. He told me that it is possible that animals have, like the Indoraptor, smell fear, and since the girl's fear factor was high off the charts, the Indoraptor, instead of singling out the weak and feeble prey, decided to go after the prey that was, small and full of fear. That is one possibility, but I don't know. The Indoraptor seemed to single her out, almost as if it had imprinted on her for some reason. I don't know. I mean, if we remember, she is a clone, but did the Indoraptor know that she was a clone? If you remember from the movie, you remember Mr. Lockwood? Well, if you remember the other guy here, Eli Mills, he's the one who reveals to Claire and Owen when they find the little girl that Lockwood genetically cloned her daughter and brought her back from the dead as his granddaughter, Macy Lockwood. So, genetic mutation, that genetic engineering, but that's what caused Lockwood and John Hammond to, just break upon the first place. Now, this is just speculation here. Please don't slam me for saying this, but is it possible that the Indoraptor knew that she was a clone, kind of like the Indoraptor itself, and decided, another clone, let's chase after it? Or maybe it had some sort of weird fixation with the little girl, almost like a baby imprints on its mother. Because earlier in the movie, Henry Wu specifically stated that the Indoraptor needed a mother figure. Was it possible that the Indoraptor, in its own weird, sick, twisted, demented way, fixated on the little genetically engineered girl, Macy Lockwood? I don't know. Well, some of you may be pointing out, oh, hold on a minute, if that was true, why would the Indoraptor chase her all around the mansion trying to kill her? Well, if you remember when the Indoraptor broke into the room and was reaching out across her bed, it was taking its sweet time, like it wanted to pull back the covers or just reach out and touch her, like, hello, I just want to say hi. Or, I don't know, it did play around with some of its other victims. It could have been just playing around with Macy, but I don't know, something seemed methodical here. Something seemed, it was kind of hesitating, like it was reaching out almost purposely, like there was a purpose other than just wanting to kill it. I don't know, this could be just a speculation of some weird fool who does have no idea what he's talking about. If I think about this any further, I'm probably gonna have quite a headache thinking about it. But thank you for listening to the speculations of some random fool. That's all I've got. Sorry. I'll have to come back to you later with some more solid evidence once I've got more grounds for this theory. But guys, think of it for a second. Is it possible that the Indoraptor had some weird imprintation on this little girl? Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Now, if you'll excuse me, as an Indo hybrid myself, I have a raven to catch. Get it? Right. Well, I'm off to go murder me some humans, sure. Well, I guess that's gonna have to wrap this up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, so I guess I'll close this up. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit the notification bell. It helps us out, or it does something. I don't know, YouTube's silly like that. And until next time, guys, cheers, much love, tip of the hat, y'all, and as always, that's the end. Bye bye.